Today we are looking at the relationship between percents and decimals. Go ahead and take a minute to look at the 5 grids listed here and see if you can come up with a percent and a decimal shown for each one. Okay, so if we look here, we have 100%, one whole thing's filled in. 64%, we know that there are 100 squares. We also know if this were a decimal grid that that's 64 hundredths, 50% and 50 hundredths, or 5 tenths, 60%, 6 tenths or 60 hundredths, and then 130% here, or 1 whole and 3 tenths or 30 hundredths. All right, and then pause your video and just take a moment to answer the question, how are the percents and decimals related? Okay, so looking at writing the percents as decimals, here is the process that we would use. We are taking that percent, you take that symbol off, and then you divide by 100. And when we divide by 100, we really don't need to set up a division problem because what we're doing is moving the decimal point 2 places to the left, 2 place values over. So if we write 52% as a decimal, that means we're taking 52 divided by 100, which is also, we can make the connection to fractions, 52 over 100. So if I take 52 and I move this decimal point once, twice, 0.52. Okay. Same thing here. If we take 7% and we divide it by 100, again, we can think about that as a fraction. Okay, so here's 7. There's my decimal point. I move it once, twice, put a 0 in there. 7 hundredths, 7 hundredths. Okay, here we have greater than 1. We have 140%. If we write that as a decimal, again, move your decimal point twice. Here's once, twice. Go ahead and pause your video and try the 4 down here at the bottom. Okay, here are those 4 for you. And then on number 5, explain why dividing by 100 moves your decimal point 2 places to the left. Well, it's 2 place values smaller. Okay, on the other side of that, if we take a decimal and turn it into a percent, we're just moving our decimal place to our decimal point 2 places to the right this time. So if I have 0.47 or 47 hundredths, I go once, twice, 47%. Here, still going to move that decimal point 2 places, once, twice. Go ahead and pause your video and try the 3 at the bottom here.